Mr. Speaker, I rise today to share with this honorable House and my colleagues an overview of the 2024 Transform Your Perspective World Summit held from February 10th to the 16th of 2024. Mr. Speaker, the Mirrors program hosted the first World Summit in Bermuda in partnership with overseas partners at Quantum Learning Global. The summit included as educators and youth workers workshop, facilitator training, and a super camp junior forum for middle school students. Participants traveled from the USA, Argentina, Indonesia, the Philippines, Singapore, South Korea, the Dominican Republic, and Taiwan to participate in 2024 Transform Your Perspective World Summit. Mr. Deputy Speaker, the purpose of the workshop was held to equip professionals with valuable insights, innovative approaches, and practical strategies to create an empowering culture that develops the social and emotional capacity of today's youth. The aim of the workshop was for participants to experience valuable insights and practical strategies, develop young people's social and emotional capacity, engage with educators and youth workers from around the world, explore innovative approaches to education and youth development, and advance their knowledge and skills. Mr. Deputy Speaker, the World Summit kicked off with an educator and youth workers workshop held on Saturday, February 10th at the Willowbank Resort in Somerset. It was a resounding success with more than 75 participants gathering to explore innovative strategies and insights for youth development. The workshop brought together educators, youth workers, professionals, and parents from diverse backgrounds for a day of learning, collaboration, inspiration, and rejuvenation. Mr. Speaker, the turnout and enthusiasm of participants at this year's workshop were most encouraging. It was impactful to see educators, youth workers, parents, and family members come together to exchange ideas, learn from each other, reaffirm their commitment to empowering young people, and shift their mindset about what it means to inspire Bermudian youth. The mindset shift from empowerment to empowerment was inspiring as it focused on renewing one's belief that when one explores who they are, in their core, they discover that knowledge is power, and as leaders, that power is meant to be shared. Mr. Speaker, participants engaged in a series of discussions throughout the workshop where they had the opportunity to delve into various topics, including social and emotional development, youth empowerment, and innovative teaching strategies through hands-on activities and group discussions. Participants gained valuable insights and practical strategies for creating optimal environments for youth. Mr. Speaker, the facilitators for the session shared their expertise and perspectives on youth development and the importance of character development principles built on neuroscience, counseling, pedagogy, and leadership principles. The path of learning was explored, which gives the learning and development process that teachers understand, along with strategies to move from the low road where fear, anxiety, stress, and threat take place to the high road to engage higher order thinking and sound decision making. Mr. Deputy Speaker, participants left with the understanding that social and emotional development does not stop with them. It allows them to create awareness of themselves and how they impact our rapidly changing world. Participants received fresh insights and strategies to fuel their work. It also provided a platform for networking, allowing participants to connect with peers, share experiences, and forge new partnerships. There were consistent, lively discussions and exchange of ideas, fostering community and collaboration among participants. Mr. Deputy Speaker, after a rejuvenating kickoff, the World Summit continued with the Empowering Super Camp Junior Forum, a 5-day interactive camp for middle school students. The 33 middle school students participants discovered in the empowering elements of social and emotional development and focused on team building, communication, building self-identity, and discovering the importance of solid decision making. The foundation of the Super Camp Junior Forum was based on the 8 keys of excellence, namely integrity, failure leads to success, Speak with good purpose. This is it. Commitment, ownership, flexibility, and balance. Mr. Speaker, instilling these keys in Bermudian youth while having them engage with staff from 9 countries around the world built connections where our youth thrives. At the close of the camp, each young person stood on stage and shared what traits make up their core and how they would share their greatness with the world. Mr. Deputy Speaker, the World Summit also included training world-class facilitators to deliver this powerful program. Facilitators focused on the why and how of social and emotional development. This included why it is vital to focus on behavioral development instead of behavioral management to ensure youth gain lifelong skills of success, and how we can support young people through empathy and mentorship. Mr. Deputy Speaker, in closing, I want to express my deepest gratitude to the MIRAS program, the MIRAS Alumni and Friends Association, Quantum Learning Global, and the Willowbank Resort. The synergy and exchange by all participants contributed to the success of the First World Summit Transform Your Perspective, Educators and Youth Workers Workshop, and the Supercamp Junior Forum for middle school students. The collaboration between MIRAS program and Quantum Learning Global underscores the government's commitment to fostering opportunities for the development of our youth and empowering professionals with the tools necessary to make a lasting impact. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.